Hey everybody, this is Vicki. Welcome back to Courtroom Clapbacks. Today we are headed back to Judge Oakley's courtroom, where Mrs. Ferguson, the mother of a 15-year-old daughter named Peyton, is before Judge Oakley due to Peyton's truancy. Peyton basically goes to school when Peyton decides she wants to go to school. No matter what boundaries Mom sets, it looks like Peyton comes and goes as she pleases. And the judge said, "Hey, it sounds like Peyton is running the house." This poor mom. You gotta hear her. She seems like she's really at her wits' ends with this teenager. How many have been there? I know I have. Drop your comments. Tell me what you think. Is Judge Oakley right with his advice to this mom? Could Mom be doing more to get control of Peyton at 15 before she gets older and even more set in her ways? I'll give my take on this after we watch the video. But let's head into the courtroom now to find out what Judge Oakley has to say. Have you guys got your popcorn? Okay, court's in session.
Oh, I don't know how I got this file. Oh, I know. All right. Paper clips. Hold on. I got to find what file that came out of. Go ahead. Put your appearance on for Ferguson.
Yeah, Ferguson. She's standing in my left. Please identify yourself.
My name is Mr. Ferguson.
Thank you.
Chuck, we're waiving the formal reading. We stand you.
Thank you. What do we got with these vertical files? I don't understand them.
I think it was just they ran out of room. We could probably flip them up.
Okay.
We're guessing, right?
Yes, yes.
I thought we had a system I didn't know about.
Nope.
So that you. All right. So Ms. Ferguson is going to plead guilty today?
Right.
All right. Ms. Ferguson, did you discuss your rights with counsel?
Yeah.
You understand those rights and the options they give you?
Yeah.
All right. Peyton, son or daughter?
Daughter.
How old is she?
15.
All right. So you understand your rights, you understand the options, you understand the possible penalty?
Yeah.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yeah.
How many days did Peyton miss?
Not really sure. Had her at 11. When they brought her to yesterday. I'm not really sure.
She continued missing days.
So, yeah, that's plenty to support the plea. All right, I'll accept the plea.
Judge, Miss Ferguson's indicated that she's gonna get her daughter in summer school to make up for her.
Good. Yeah, what grade's she in?
Then 8.
How's she doing academically?
Her grades are good. It's just her.
Yeah, think what they would be if she was there every day.
Yeah, it's mostly because she was, sick and then go into her fires and not
Yeah.
Before, so, I told her she's not allowed to go over there. I come home from work a couple times and she's gone over there anyway.
Right.
And I don't have a car. So I'm saving money to get a car, waiting on my tax return. I'm gonna get a car, Like if she misses the bus, sometimes I don't have a way to drive her and she won't walk, so. I'm trying to, clear up some of the problems.
Okay, so I'm gonna make some comments and they're probably gonna sound cruel and I don't mean them to be cruel. It sounds to me like Peyton's running the household.
Sometimes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna lecture you and I hope what I do with that lecture is empower you. All right? Because sometimes I think parents have a wrong idea of what they're required to do. Because she's a minor and she's under your roof, you have certain legal responsibilities. You have to feed her, give her shelter, and cover her naked body, right? That doesn't mean she's got to be comfortable under your roof. Okay? You got to feed her with something to keep her healthy. That doesn't mean you buy her favorite snacks. Okay? You have to cover her nakedness. That doesn't mean you got to buy her what she wants to wear. I have a whole bunch of simple rules I live by. One of them is bad behavior has to hurt or bad behavior will continue. If you make her life uncomfortable enough at home until she starts to do the things you want her to do, like be home when you expect her to be there, get up, get her skinny butt on the bus and go to school. If you make her life uncomfortable until she straightens out, as long as you're feeding her, housing her, and clothing her, you're okay legally. You understand what I'm telling you? Now, I understand that quite often to make her uncomfortable, everybody in the house has to pay for it, right? I mean, I've actually had parents that locked up cupboards, right? So everybody in the house didn't have access to the cupboards because one kid was raiding the cupboard in the middle of the night, right? So I understand it takes sacrifices, but let's face it, daughter, she's worth sacrifices, right? Okay, so my suggestion to you is make her uncomfortable, right? For example, she have a phone? Who pays for the phone?
Just the Wi-Fi, because I pay for the Wi-Fi.
Right.
Um,
My point is, you're trying to save money to get a car, which in our area is kind of a necessity. I mean, we don't have bus routes, right? Right? So you're spending money that could be in that pot you're saving to buy a car. You're spending money so she has access to her friends. Why?
Yeah, the Wi-Fi, was for when they were, going to school online last year.
Are they going to school now?
I
So
don't
what's,
pay the Wi-Fi, sometimes they pay it with their money from babysit or whatever they do.
I got no problem with them paying for stuff. You know, if your daughter wants to use her money to keep her Wi-Fi on, well, I guess that's an option.
Trying to keep her home, so I told her she can't leave the house.
And she's leaving anyhow.
Yeah, when I go to work.
Right. Right. That's my point. She's doing what she wants to do, not what you want her to do. Right. So my other suggestion is you might, Mr. Gillespie that was just in here, you might stop and see Mr. Gillespie and say, look, I got a 15-year-old that's running out of control. I want some help with her. See if he's got some suggestions for you. Okay? Because, and listen, I've been doing this too long. I know if she keeps doing what she wants to do at 15, it's only going to be bigger problems down the road. If nothing else, she's not getting the quality education she could be getting if she was putting the proper energy into it. And that's one thing I know from this job is if you don't get the education available to you, your life's going to be a struggle. I mean, come on, life's hard enough if you do everything right, make all good choices. Life's still hard. You make bad choices, life is harder.
Right.
And at 15, we don't expect them to make good choices. That's why we have parents that they're supposed to be listening to because you're older and wiser.
Like she heard him go.
Yeah, but she doesn't hear you. She doesn't hear you. Listen, you didn't hear everything your parents told you,
No,
right? I mean, that's just part of being a kid,
yeah,
right? But that doesn't mean you just have to step back and watch her make all those decisions that you know she'll pay for, right? Okay. So go see Mr. Gillespie on the way out. See if maybe he's got time to talk to you now or get a phone number, whatever. See if he can help you. Okay? Good luck. So did I actually sentence 12 months, stay out of trouble, this gets better, or if, bless you, if the attendance problems continue, but the next time I see you because the schools say it's not better, so you're show caused in front of me, and Mr. Gillespie's there and saying, hey, I've been talking to her, mom's trying everything I'm suggesting, then you're not in trouble with me. Okay? Good luck. That's all you get. You get 2, that's it.
Okay, guys. It sounds like Peyton is running the house. That's what it sounds like to me, too. How about you? I like when he said, you're required by law to feed her, but you don't have to buy her favorite snacks. You're required by law to clothe her body, but you don't have to buy her the clothes that she picks out. What are some of your favorite words of advice that Judge Oakley gave to Mom today? I liked when he said, bad behavior has to hurt or it continues. That is so true. What else? What do we think? What do we think about this advice? I love it. He said, how about her phone? You're trying to buy a car because she won't walk to school if she misses the bus. You need a car. And you're using your money to provide her access to phone service so that she can call her friends. Sometimes as parents, we need wake-up calls like this, don't we? He said if she keeps doing what she wants at 15 years old, it's going to get a whole lot harder. Wow, that's the truth, isn't it? I loved one other thing that he said, among other things, but I really liked when he said, life is hard when we make good choices, and life's a whole lot harder when we make bad choices. And that her without an education is going to make life really hard for her. She needs her education. So, and then I loved when he said, make Peyton get her skinny butt on that school bus. I love it. Love, love, love Judge Oakley. All right, guys, leave your comments below. What did you think about this case? I think we might need to pray for this mama. She's going to need some divine intervention, it looks like, when she's dealing with Peyton. All right, well, you guys have an awesome day. And for now, this case is closed.